Today I'm going to show you how to cut a raw chicken into its different parts. Let's get started. Hey everybody and welcome to Dennis from Scratch. If you're new to the channel, I do health videos, I do cooking tips, and I do recipes, so consider subscribing. If you're not new to the channel, you already knew that. I like buying chickens whole because it goes a long way and the price is a lot cheaper than buying its individual parts. So how do we take care of it? Let me show you. I'm gonna start by laying the chicken on its back and pulling this leg so that the skin is nice and taut. I'm then gonna take my sharp knife, just kind of cut that skin, kind of loosen that skin around the thigh. Next, I'm just gonna kind of pop the leg out of the socket that attaches it to the thigh. Kind of feel with my fingers where that is. Just cut down. I can cut straight through, and you can see that's a clean cut. We got a leg. I'm gonna do that with the other side now. Pull it taut, kind of loosen that skin around the thigh, break the leg out of the socket. Feel where that break is. Cut straight down. Next, I'm gonna take these thighs off, turn the chicken on its side. We're gonna feel for that other bone. Just kind of carefully cut through. Take the thigh off. Cut through that skin to kind of loosen stuff up. Feel where that bone is. Carefully kind of cut through, feeling it with your knife. Got another thigh. Now we're going to take these wings off. Bend the wing, kind of feel where it attaches to the back. Cut around that skin to kind of expose it to make it easier. Now I'm just going to cut that wing. Just going to cut that skin a little bit so I can see what's going on. Kind of feel for it. Cut it off again. Got another wing. So now I'm gonna get these breasts off. We've got a breastbone that runs right down the center, and we're gonna have to cut just to the side of that. Now, if you want, you can leave the skin on, but in my case, I'm actually gonna take all of this skin off when I'm done. In the next video, I'll show you how to use those skins to make a little bit of an appetizer or a savory snack. So I'm just gonna kind of pull this skin apart. Just hold your knife real close to the center. Just kind of feel for that breastbone. And now you'll also notice there's a little bit of resistance. Right here is our wishbone. You can just cut right through that because it's a thin bone. Smack it down like that. Carefully pry this apart as we're cutting the rest of this meat off. And we've got a large breast there. And we'll do it with the other side too. Cut next to this breastbone. Turn it around to make it easier. We got another breast. And now there's just a couple little places that we have left. I'm gonna take the rest of this skin off. So you'll notice a little bit of skin near the hindquarters. We wanna make sure that we save our tail. Tail is actually one of my favorite pieces of meat. Very tender, lots of fat on there. Tiny little piece of meat that I want to save here. In the back of the chicken, you'll notice it has a little bit of loose meat just attached to that carcass. You can try and cut some of that off if you want to save it. It's very tender meat, so if you just want some loose meat chicken, this is really tasty. For me, I'm going to call this good. If you want to know how I'm going to use the carcass and the skin and how to debone chicken legs, check out the other videos in this series on how to use an entire chicken. Make sure to subscribe so you can get notified about all of the videos, and like the video if you got value out of this. So that's about it.